Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in here to When Geeks Collide. This is a special two-parter episode, and I, Jeff Tyler Smith, have returned for this special guest appearance because with so much stuff happening, yes, Joey and Steve, they're covering Marvel, they're covering DC, but are they covering Ghostbusters? No, on this channel, when it's Ghostbusters, you turn to Jeff Tyler Smith, and that's why I am here, because we have an awesome new movie coming out, and with that, some new toys. So, you're tuning into this video, part one. Are we going to do this one? No. See, I've got something special lined up, and that's because I could have done it in 2021 or 2022. Not so much last year, but I could have. But no, today we are doing the Kenner Classic original Ecto 1. That's right, we're going to unbox this sucker, and it's going to be like 1986 all over again. Now, if you ask me what is the best Ecto 1, well, you could say the Plasma series, even though it doesn't fit the figures. Or, in this case, I would say the little more rare 1997 Trendmasters Extreme Ghostbusters with lights and sound, and the classic right there. So I pieced this together back in January as I prepared for the new movie. That's right, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, which might just be the greatest movie in the Ghostbusters saga yet, because it's got everybody, and to top it all off, it's got one most important thing, which I personally have been waiting for since seeing it on the real Ghostbusters. And if you need a hint, Van,
can I be of any help? Melnitz in uniform! Yeah!
Oh, so good. And she's got some new Ghostbusters gear. Janine in uniform. They haven't made a new Janine yet, so we'll have to see what happens there. They haven't even announced any Plasma series, but I'm not going to complain because we got some pretty cool Ecto Stretch Tech figures that are now out in stores. But first, we got to go back to the Kenner Classic. That's right. And also in stores now are the Fright Features Wave. So make sure to pick these up. It's the second one. I was going to open this on camera, but I think we'll stick with the Ectos. And now with that all said and done, and you know why I'm super hyped about Frozen Empire, let's go right back to the 80s with the Ghostbusters Kenner Classic Ecto 1 unboxing. And don't forget, as you're watching this, thanks for tuning in, hit that like, subscribe, and please comment, because I don't want to come back here if you're all not going to enjoy it. So please leave a comment. All right, who's ready for this? Van is. You can hear him. So here's a closer look at the box of the real Ghostbusters Ecto 1 Kenner Classic, produced by Hasbro. And this was released as part of the Wave 2 of Kenner Classics in 2021. Summer 2020, right during that wonderful year, saw the Wave 1 of the original 4 Ghostbusters, as well as Green Ghost, aka Slimer, and Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Wave 2 was the Ecto 1, along with Fearsome Flush and the Bug-Eyed Ghost, which is one of my personal favorites. But this Ecto 1 right here, let me tell you, it doesn't get any better than this. Yes, I love that Extreme Ghostbusters one, but for simple, toyetic, everyone's favorite word, the Kenner Classic, I mean, it's got space and it's so basic, and you're going to see it as we begin to open this up. Van reminded me. So there's the back of it. Now, there's no description. I kind of missed that. I would have liked some description here, or something like that. But you do see the official GM licensed product, and this gives you a good detail. There's the ghost right there, and because that string, that claw would sometimes break once you really got playing with this thing. But the gunner seat up here is Zapper seat, as it was known. I think I used to have Peter up there. I'd have Janine driving, or sometimes I'd have Janine up there, especially because she would use the Ecto 1 gun sometimes, like my favorite episode, Halloween 2.5. The decals, I remember these decals. I still have an original one, but the decals would wear out on those doors. So I just cut along the tape right here, and we're going to open this up for the first time. And it's a little bit close, but here we go. Okay, so there's the instructions. Oh, look at this. Now here's something I'm surprised, even by Hasbro standards. They actually printed the real Ghostbusters in color. Well, I guess it didn't cost any tooling, but anyway. So there's our guide to the stickers, 6 total stickers, and you can see, oh, look at this. See, now this is kind of a, wasn't going to complain at all on this episode, but the sticker sheet was folded right along the edge of the box. So now you have a crease on your stickers, which you're going to have to level. Oh, see, now as I go to pull it like that, there's a sticker coming off. So you got to be very careful on that. And we will get to the stickering process. That's for sure. And now as we go inside the box. And that's the seat. Kind of is all different layers. Oh, that's the car right there. So I've ended up opening it from this side too, because it's very difficult getting. Oh, that's a lot easier now, getting that tray out there. So I'll just put those down to the side. And then here we have, oh yeah, look at this. There we go. It's like backing out of the garage. Okay. So now that we've got it out of the box, it's nicely wrapped here. And I don't think there's much way of salvaging this paper. So we're just going to have to get rid of that altogether. And oh, look at this. Wonderful, wonderful. It's bringing back all kinds of memories. And you can even feel like just the plastic. It's got a good grip to it. Like if you're riding this car, you know, you're just you want to play with it. And look at the tires, just basic plastic, but it's got that nice, you know, fake chrome finish on there. And the bottom is basic. You don't need a whole hell of a lot of articulation. That's what I mean. It's a simple outline. See all the underbelly, the undercarriage, I should say. And then here, and then the doors open. And these doors would also, you play with this a lot. Eventually those doors are going to break off. But they were easy to put back on, that said. And it doesn't light up. It's not electronic. There's not all this fancy, you know, shit. It's just straightforward. And it's a toy. It's a toy that's meant to have fun. It's meant to be played with. And that's the job. And not only that, it's a damn nice car. It's one of the best. Up there with the 66 Batmobile, right? Or the Superpowers Batmobile, I guess you'd have at the time, since they didn't make the 66 one. Or, well, Mego did, but... Okay, and then in the back trunk, and we open this up here, right there, like that, and it lets you see right inside, and there's the claw, right there. Okay, and it's, you could see back under here how this was tied up. Now, I don't quite remember the gimmick. I think, see this, there's this latch here that lifted up and down. So if you lift it up, man, I am going back in the memory banks here. Yep. So you move it and the claw comes out. And that's by having the latch on that side. And then if you move the latch down to there, that's it. It's stuck. It's not going any farther than that. And see, you could just leave it like that so that we have a little bit of leverage and give on the rope, because you don't want the rope to break unless you have a cat like I did, a sweet cat named Philo that used to chew the string and then, you know, eat it. Van, you stay away. Van's over here joining me for this review. And on the driver's side, you can really see the detail. How well can you guys see that? Trying to light a bit, but I mean, that gives a lot of room. You don't have to, well, you know what? To hell with it. I'll just show you. All right, so let's go to my favorite Ghostbuster. Next to Janine, but of the core four, Scream 6 shout out, Egon Spengler. So there we have Egon. What I like about this classic Ecto versus all the other Ectos, and I am talking about the Afterlife one as well, which you can check out the review on this channel. One of the most watched videos from 2021. You can go back. You can probably get the link at the end of the video. But when you put Egon in like that, I do remember, and I should pull out my original Egon, that the paint on his hair would often hit that and scrape that. But other than that, look at that leg room right there. See? It's firm enough that the figure sits in there, stands in there, and done. Right on the steering wheel. You can drive it. You can fit all the Ghostbusters in here. And as well, for the proton pack, you can put right in the back. In fact, I'd recommend putting it this way so that the proton stream does not get bent. You're going to say, well, now it sticks out the front. Pick and choose your battles, people. All right. So now, let's tackle the stickers. One thing about the 2021 Afterlife Fright Features Ecto is nobody liked the stickers because they had the tire rims. And we're going to have to do that again in part 2 of this video. But for now, just looking at the instructions here. Sticker 1. So here's sticker 1. And I'll be honest, I never did my own stickers as a kid. That was a Ken Smith job, not a Jeff Smith job. All right, let's put this on very delicately. Very delicately. Oh, nice. Nice, there we go. I'll record all the stickers, I think, and if it seems boring, I will cut it out. This one here now I peeled with the edge. See, you can see that crimped edge there. Okay. I want to fit the hand just so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure, press down all of the flat portion, and then we're going to take this portion here. I'm just going to go outwards like that. Do the best I can. Hopefully it's not too close on my hands here. Don't want to make you all sick looking at my hands. I did my best to kind of prep them beforehand, but it's dry today. Okay, well, there we go. See, and my only concern is that eventually coming back up, but I think by applying it evenly and patiently, I think we did all right on that one. It would have been nice, I'll admit, it would have been nice to have some stickers up here. There was a 1989 Ghostbusters 2 Ecto 1A release, which I used to have, which was really awesome. Tons of stickers on that. They had some caution tape. I remember that. I don't have that one anymore. Believe it or not. Yeah, Jeff, you have everything. Nope. Don't have that. So I'm just putting this sticker on here. And I wanted to align it very, very close to here. And now I think this is going to push it just a little bit. So I'm going to kind of, yeah, that's right on there. And down. Okay, so again, nice and patient. I even thought if I needed to use this, I can. If you see my knife there and you're like, Jeff, what are you using that old knife for? Well, that was my Baba Orville Wilson's knife, so I continue to use that for as long as I can. Okay, well that looks nice. That looks good. Okay, so now we're on to the license plate. So that's going on there. And then again, just gently pressing around so that it can go evenly. Right, like that. And I'll do the same on the back side as well. Okay, there is the back of the Ecto 1 complete now. We added this sticker here, and this side was crimped. Again, I added extra pressure and patience. And then there's the Ecto 1. Very fine, so you can even see right there, still having some trouble getting that. So, not too shabby, not the best. And all in all, we've got it. Oh, what about this? We have the gunner seats. Just lost their damn ghost. Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria. I don't have a dog anymore. Used to. Oh, look at this guy. This is neat. And there is the chair, the gunner seat chair. Right there like that. And then the seatbelt was just very basic. You got to nicely pop it open like that. And put it down into... There we are. So I'm putting Winston in to this seat. And then as I move this over, I forgot completely that it's hard to secure. There it is. Okay. So now he is definitely in there. He is not moving out of that chair. Road safety. Not moving out of that chair at all. Awesome. Just awesome. So, something really cool that I had completely forgotten about. I mean, completely forgotten about. Is this capture claw for the ghost. And you will see that right in here, there's a little hook that you can actually... I can't even do it. I mean, keep in mind, I was 4 years old, 5 years old, 6, playing with these. Okay, there we go. So you can actually use the hook like that for extra leverage, especially if you have other Ghostbusters riding in there. And then, if he captures the ghost, right? Captures the ghost like that. And I'm just going to show you something else. So he's holding it. He's holding it. Now, as you move the wheels, watch this. Pulls them inside. How cool is that? And boom. Light is green, trap is clean. Damn, that's fun. Oh, I forgot about that completely. I love it. And you can even see through the window there that it just kind of nicely hangs. So there we have it. Our Kenner Ghostbusters Classic Ecto 1. I highly recommend. You can still find this not in stores, but at least through various online sources, primarily Amazon. If you're in the States, Amazon.com is really reasonable and regular price. Amazon.ca, well, that's around $62, which, I mean, for a vehicle in 2024, I suppose that could be standard. But you're getting $40 is the price of the Ecto 1 Ecto Stretch Tech from Frozen Empire. So $62 for this is a bit much. But you know what? You can't put a price on this. I mean, the original goes for a lot more than that. So to even have representation of that history, it was a time like none other. It really was. And I know Steve can attest to that. Joey would be like, oh, you guys, you don't know how good we had it. No, we had it good. Okay? 80s, 90s. Said it often. If you've listened to the old podcast episodes from 2021, Steve and I deep dive all the great era of our action figures growing up. So again, I want to thank our sponsor. That's DARNIM Toys. And you can see them in a lot of different markets as a vendor here in Ontario, Canada. Or you can hit them up online. And be sure to use that WGC Network code, as you can see on your screen. Okay, everyone. So my socials, Instagram and X is at KDavJeff. That's KDAVJEFF. I am on Facebook, Jeff Tyler Smith. You can try to add me, and I might just add you. And for the most part, thank you so much for watching this. Like and subscribe, because Steve and Joey, they kick out a lot of videos, and they're on a roll with that. You might even see Andy in there with some of the videos with Joey and toy hunts and such. And that's a wrap on the Real Ghostbusters Ecto 1 Kenner Classic. In addition, you can find When Geeks Collide on Instagram and X, When Geeks Collide or WGC Network. And be sure to continue to watch the YouTube channel, as you are right now.